People who, after years of personal evolution, are celebrating their hard-earned glow-ups, like my next guest, professional wrestler Keta Rush. Bullied as a teenager, Keta found strength and purpose after stepping into the ring, and today she's inspiring a legion of loyal fans as the star superhero of the recently relaunched show, Wow, Women of Wrestling. Take a look.
From Los Angeles, California, and St. Paul, Minnesota, Keta Rush and Candy Crush!
I love the pairing of Candy Crush and Keta Rush. These two have similar backgrounds. Candy Crush, Muay Thai expert, boxing professional, now a professional wrestler. Keta Rush, well-trained in the art of MMA and mixed martial arts. Here we see Holiday, though. She's trying to gain an advantage over Keta Rush, but Keta's not letting it happen. Keta's a veteran now. She's not letting those get away. She's got Keta. Little insult to injury there, bringing her up for a suplex. Little meeting of the minds there. Reversal, though. Keta Rush and Candy Crush out well scouted. And Chainsaw and Holiday hit each other.
Please welcome Keta Rush to the CFL! I'm honored to be here. I love it. Look at you.
Thank you.
Listen, my girl came to play. All right, don't try any moves here. I didn't stretch this morning. I did not. I love your story because it is born from a place that so many people have been. You were bullied as a kid.
Yeah.
You even ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
What happened?
So my freshman year in high school, a group of girls just sought me out. They had a target on my back, and they didn't like that I was mixed and that I had long hair and that my skin was lighter. And they made my life miserable. And it resulted with me getting completely beat up, and they broke my shoulder blade, my jaw, my ribs, all on campus.
All on campus.
Yeah.
This is a picture of you at 11 years old.
Yeah.
So this kid had a choice.
Yeah.
She could shrink down or she could glow up. And you did that.
I did.
You did that.
Thank you.
And you're now one of the WOW superheroes. You call yourself the Bully Buster.
I am the Bully Buster.
The Bully Buster.
Yes.
And you were busting it on that
Yes.
day. What was that moment? Because as I said, so many kids have experienced this, and you figure, what do I do? I'm helpless, I'm voiceless. But somehow you found a way to pull yourself up. What was it?
I was tired of being a victim, and I wanted to be victorious. And so I took that negative situation and I turned it into something positive.
What did you do?
I started my own organization called Team Bully Buster, and now I own a gym in Studio City, California called Team Bully Buster, where I teach women and children how to protect themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you hear stories all day from parents because you have the Bully Busters who are saying, my child has come home, I don't know what to do. We've all seen the headlines of how it can even turn into children taking their lives because no one can live under the weight of constantly being bullied.
I was one of those.
You were one of those kids.
Yeah.
What do you tell those parents?
To sign them up.
Sign them up.
Yeah. Our program is such a beautiful program because it's literally from my spirit and my heart, and it's something that I created because there wasn't anything like that. There wasn't a gym or a place where women and children could go to feel safe, feel good, doesn't smell like a JoJo, it's clean, it feels like my living room, you know? And they're learning how to be empowered, how to love themselves.
Because you're not teaching them how to fight.
No, I'm
you're
teaching them how to
have
protect themselves, their confidence. Yeah.
I love it. Your name, Keta, means pretty flower.
Yeah.
That's what your name translates to.
Yes.
And flowers can be pretty, but they are strong. I've seen flowers
I'm
hold
a power
up.
flower
You're
now.
a power flower.
Now.
No, so when you first got into the ring, like the training that this takes, I don't even understand it.
It's a lot.
Rigorous. How often do you train?
5 days a week for 4 hours a day, and yeah, it's nonstop.
Like when you look at yourself flying through the air like that.
I trip out. I can't believe that's me.
Like what? She can't believe that's you either, coming at her like that. They've called you a force of nature in this business. And we've seen so many women step into the ring. I just read Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's daughter, Simone Johnson, has carried the family legacy because The Rock's father and grandfather were wrestlers. And now Simone,
look at her.
beautiful, has joined her family's tree, if you will, of wrestling. What does this mean to have so many women glow up in the ring, especially? And not just be people who are holding the cards, and no offense to that either, because that has its own power.
Right. I'm so proud to be a wrestler, and I'm so proud to be where I'm at today because I feel like the platform and the stage of women's wrestling is so different than when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I feel like the only wrestler I can remember is like China, which doesn't look like me body-wise or anything. So it wasn't something that I looked up to. And now when girls watch wrestling, they're gonna see someone who looks like them. We have everything. We literally have everything.
Everyone represented.
Yeah, and it's beautiful to just see all these badass, can I say that?
Yeah, you said it now. No stopping you now.
Badass women kicking butt and being empowered.
I love that. More with Keta when we get back. We are back with professional wrestler Keta Rush, who, like all of my guests today, is living proof that it is never too late to glow up in life and shine brighter than ever before. We're just talking the commercial break. Your tape schedule is rigorous. You 40-something episodes of WOW. You train pretty much every single day. I saw you fly through the air and kick someone. How do you, multiple times, the physical toll on your own body, how do you protect your own body? Because you're talking about other female wrestlers in the past. It's always a concern for men and women.
I think something that I've been blessed with is being an athlete my whole life. And so I feel like my athleticism is something that translated into now entertainment. And it's my jam.
But you know, I read that your wrestling career started, you say, by accident. You were actually acting.
Yes.
And then you went on an audition and thought it was for a TV show.
Yes.
And then you walked into the room and they were wrestling.
Yes.
Why didn't you walk back out that room? I'd be like, sorry, wrong room.
That's exactly what I did.
You did?
Oh, that's exactly what I did. I had my hand on the doorknob and I was ready to go. I called my agent and I was like, this was supposed to be Heroes, that sci-fi show, and there's a ring in here. And he's like, oh, leave, sorry, you know.
Wrong audition.
Yeah, wrong audition. So, and it was the tryouts for WOW, Women of Wrestling. And David McLean, the owner, saw me about to leave. I literally had my hand on the doorknob, and he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he's like, where are you going? And I'm like, oh, I'm at the wrong audition. And he's like, well, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday. You might as well just stay. And I was like, valid point. It's LA. I'm going to be in the exact same place on this freeway in 1 hour. So I'll just stay and watch.
Yeah.
And I did. And I was still not in...
You're like, I'm still not sold.
Still not sold until the last girl got in the ring and she picked up a girl that girl's size, suplexed her. And the girl who got in the ring, her name is Lana Starr, and she's very petite, like a Barbie. And she picked up a 200-pound girl and threw her into the ropes and slammed her. And
do they train you to be able to pick up 200 pounds? Like, how do you do that?
You just gotta have a
suplex? I need to, don't practice on me. Let's be clear, Keta Rush, this is not that kind of show. So, okay, suplex.
Yes.
Because I always hear that phrase.
Yes.
Suplex, what is that move?
It's when you put a girl's arm over and you throw her back, literally straight onto her back.
And does she know that's about to happen?
No.
So none of you, this isn't choreographed?
No.
It's not?
No, I'm prepared and trained to pro wrestle.
Prepared and trained to pro wrestle.
Yes.
You are epic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because that's what I'm talking about, being prepared for the glow up. I love the costume. You know, this is the golden hour, so you're our girl. Congratulations on everything. The WOW Women of Wrestling. Make sure you watch, currently airing in weekend syndication. Check your local listing.